Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Pool of Radiance Remastered. We are continuing our Iron Man run. Let's continue on. Alright, let's see. Level 5. We're getting pretty close to level up on some guys here. I think I've cleared everything in the graveyard that I want to clear, that I'm not scared of dying to. There's some mummies in there that I don't really want to take on because of their paralyzing fear. Let's see what we found here. More restoration. Okay. Hey, Zombo and Duncan, welcome in. How are you guys doing? Happy Saturday. That's right. Duncan says Spectre scam, winter residence stream scam. That's right. We are indeed at a different winter residence. Okay, so I think I'll probably do the Nomad quest next. Make sure my sound's turned on here. Okay, that's on. Oh. Hope I get some money out. Nomad Village. Crowd of scruffy looking nomads. Should put some pauses in there. Parlay. Yes. Treated to dinner. Okay. Here you may rest. Do it again. We're going to stay and fight. Combat. Looks like we're surprising them, or at least the nomads are. That's why they're going first. Nomads have a special surprise ability. Wow. Why is Jimmy so overloaded? Tell you what. Let's have him throw a flask of oil here. Because we're going to cast Cloudburst on it. Okay, you don't... Oh, you do have Cloudburst. Okay, cool. Can we reach? Probably. That guy's going to get hit with some steam because he ran forward. Oh, he went down before then anyway. Here we go. Take some scalding. Okay. Actually, we'll get scalded. You can't reach. You can use the sling. I'll have you try to throw some poison here. And Duncan, you can use your military fork and not take damage as long as we can reach. Nice. Okay, you throw a poison vial. Missed. Duncan can go back to dual wielding. Hammer in the primary hand. Longsword +1 in the offhand. Got him. Not seeing any poison. Okay. Omnifully, yes. We'll do the third one. Do the first and third fight. Destroy the kobolds. Then let's do it. Destroyed his chainmail. He made his poison saving throw. We hit him, but he made his poison saving throw. So here's a new option I've put in. If you hit next, more option will be presented. And you can see one here called Take. This will allow you to pick things up off the battlefield. So I'm standing right next to somebody that went down. He must have, oh, he must not have any items. Let me check here. Yeah, see, these are on the ground here. So you can pick up stuff from the battlefield as long as you're adjacent to where it dropped. It'll use up your turn. You don't have to wait till after the battle. Let's see if we can hit this ogre with poison. Missed. Guy equipped a quarterstaff. That's an odd choice. Duncan with his movement can chase this guy down. Got him. Holy water, I'm not seeing poison. You fought as heroes of legend. Okay, we got a reward. A wand and a two-handed sword. See what kind of reward plan gives us. Not bad. It gives Duncan a level up. Ooh, that's even better. Okay, we got the river pollution quest now. Okay, that's ID. Wand of magic missiles. Two-handed sword plus 2. I feel like it gave someone a two-handed sword proficiency. Let me see if I can find it. Nah, I guess I didn't. Okay. Get Duncan a level up here. I'm assuming Ranger will be first. He got 3 hit points. Level 5 Ranger. No. So the wand. I need to give it to a magic user because they're guaranteed to hit with it. Magic user or illusionist. Let's see here. Did Mr. Spock have one? He has a wand of fear. Let's give it to him. He still had some items too. It's normal. Oh yeah, this is the junk I picked up. It's not magical. Okay, perfect. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. So we'll go do the pyramid next. Glad you're doing good. Thank you. Take the hidden rowboat. I actually don't want to go here. Oh well, it's okay. I think if I don't throw a stone here, it'll take me back. So I want to go into the maze. Yeah. There we go. They don't have anything magical. Parlay, nice. I have chiseled almost all the way through. Will you break through? Yes. Okay, perfect. Now we can do our fights. Combat. Mr. Spock says, with the in-fight thievery you are working on, would you be able to disarm an enemy? Yes. There's already certain weapons that'll do it, like the Spedum weapon will disarm an enemy, and it basically for one round they can drop items. So it doesn't, right now what it does is it disables their primary hand, but it doesn't actually drop their weapon on the ground. But with this mechanic, I can make it do it once I'm done finishing with it. So yeah, I'll have it where you can disarm with a weapon like that, or if you have a special skill, and then potentially pick it up, or someone else could pick it up potentially within that round. And then I'll work on a thievery thing, telekinesis spell, telekinesis psionic ability, and then there could be all kinds of other things too potentially. I already have it where you can pick up items on the battlefield, so I've completed that. But I haven't started anything with the telekinesis or pickpocketing in the middle of a fight or anything. You'll have to be able to surprise the enemy to do that, and it'll have to be something kind of easy to access on a pickpocket. But I need to read some rules and make sure that something like that's even going to be allowed. But it'll be pretty cool. Jimmy lost his spell. They'll just open up more avenues. And I'm considering making it where enemies could also take items. So if they disarm you, or you're fighting some thieves, and maybe they can pickpocket you in a fight from behind instead of backstabbing, Because that could lead to some interesting things. I mean, once you kill them, you'll get your item back. But if you were going to, let's say, use a wand and someone pickpocketed you in the middle of the fight, you won't be able to use the wand in the fight. So it could lead to some interesting things. Let's see. Let's do summon insects. And we're going to try poison. Yeah, he passed his saving throw. See, right now, if you do next take and there's nothing there, it tells you no items to take. Whether you're not next to something, you have to be adjacent to where the corpse is. Or nothing's dropped there yet, which is the case here. Ouch. Passed the saving throw again. Dwarves do have good saving throws to poison. Disbelieves the illusion. That one does too. Okay, detect noise. We gotta offload some weight here from Jimmy. Okay. Band of human fighters. Ooh. 2 Cabbalas mixed in. Jimmy gets the surprise. Ouch. Failed. Whoa, Mr. Spock, 25 stream watch streak. You are getting up there. Got him. Padded armor, flail, padded armor. Says, I am George Jefferson because I'm moving on up. That's right. Driders, these are very dangerous. Hey, secondhand, welcome in. How are you doing? Gotta triple those numbers. Okay. Untargetable, they're invisible. Or something. Nice. Okay, these are the rogues. They have wands. Seventh level. Okay, we know that's magical. Displacer base. I don't know if color spray will work on these. I don't think it will. Nice. Is that all of them, or is there another set? That's all of them. Okay. Let's get our spells back here. This time we're going to throw away a rock. Don't forget the password. Knock, knock. Okay. Fountain chamber. We're going to destroy. Entered a pumping room. Putting pollution in there. Parlay, nice. And they give us a password. Okay, here we go. Here's a fight. Ah, good. I need more specimens as controls. He turns to his mutated guards. Subdue them. Combat. Alright, Yarsh. Duncan's coming for you. Assassinate. We assassinated him. Man, that guy's hard to hit. Yarsh begins casting. He lost his spell. Deadly force. Nice. Okay. Now we get some magic treasure. Go for the gold in honor of the Olympics. A knife, halberd, and scimitar. Magic user scroll, two-handed sword, potion of healing. Last but not least, copper. Heavy crossbow. Magic user scroll bulk. Blue, that's going to get us out of here. You spot a group of giant mantis. Zombo Bobble can communicate. We can do peace. You convince them. Nice. I did not want to fight that. A mahogany wine coffer. Okay, let's see what we found here. So +1 dagger. It's going to be +1 scale mail. I'm going to sell. Rancer +1. Kasarm Volge +1. Padded armor +3. Flail +2. Wand of magic missiles, wand of magic missiles, wand of magic missiles. This has feign death and charm monsters on it. That's a +1. We'll sell. So these, decent amount of experience in them. I think I'll take the experience. Flail +2 though, that's interesting. I feel like Jimmy has a proficiency with flail. Let me see. He does. Okay. Flails have a greater chance to penetrate heavier armor than a mace does. You can see it here. It's only -1 against unarmored. Everything else, it's got 1s, 2s, and 3s. A bonus chance to hit. So flails are excellent. Okay, what else? Bracers armor class 4. Wand of paralyzation. It's a good amount of experience. 497. ton of gold, we could buy a fine composite longbow. We'll wait. +1. Heavy crossbow +2. I don't think I have anyone with heavy crossbow proficiency. We have light. Yeah, and I need to fix this. This guy shouldn't have this. Analysis. Okay, let me get it fixed. He should only have a proficiency with the composite longbow. Not a specialist. There we go. He should be fixed now. Let's check it. Yep. There we go. He was getting too much of an advantage there. Specialist skills can only go on single class characters. Like a single fighter, single ranger. If you're multi-class like this druid fighter, they don't get it. They can only get proficiencies. I fixed the bug already, but I had created the character before I had fixed that bug. Okay. I think that's it. Don't think I'm going to use this. Nope, there's more. +1 halberd. I feel like I gave someone a halberd. Let me check. Tim can use the knife. Hand axe, military fork, hammer. Nope, nobody has a halberd. Okay, nope, proficiency. I'm gonna deposit that, I think, in case I want to get it. Hey, Toothless Shark, welcome in. How are you doing? Deposit. Oh yeah, the bracers. I'm gonna go ahead and deposit those. Wand of Paralyzation I'm gonna sell, I think. And I may sell some of these. Okay. So let me think. We have 13,000 gold in the Wand of Paralyzation. We need 25,000. So if I take out another 2,000 platinum, I think that'll be enough. Okay. There it is. Sell. Zomble. There you go. So Stako's 13 and he does 1d6. We equip this 13, 1d6 plus 3. Nice. He's getting low on arrows. We need to go get some. Withdraw. There we go. Okay, and Zombles do a level up. I don't know if it's going to be the Druid or the Fighter. Let's find out. Druid. Oh, and he gets a proficiency. I did pick up that halberd. I also have a heavy crossbow. A +2 heavy crossbow. But he's carrying arrows. I don't really want him to have to carry both. Title says new races. What new races? Oh, there's a ton. But the ones I've played as Dark Elf, Deep Gnome, Surface Gnome, a Halfling, which is a... I don't remember if I did Harefoot Halfling. I think I did. Let's see. A Gray Dwarf. I'm missing something. I don't know what I'm missing. Yeah, I implemented all the races in Unearthed Arcana. There's like, I don't know, 15 or something. There's a whole bunch of elves. No, dark elves don't get magic resistance, but they do get other things, like they can dual wield with certain weapons in their left hand. Light type weapons, so they could do dual wielding and put a long sword in their left hand, or like we're doing a hammer and a long sword. There's quite a few they can put in their left hand with no penalty. They can cast daily spells. They have quite a few daily spells. The females get 15 movement, and they get even more additional spells daily, like suggestion, dispel magic, and stuff like that. And they have +2, I think, on all saving throws against... I don't remember if it's just magic spells or if it's all saving throws. Some other stuff like that. Yeah, Driz can be your next character. That's right. Okay, so let me think here. I'm going to do two-handed sword because I've been finding some of those. Ooh, 4th level druid spell. Nice. Animal summoning, call woodland beings, cure serious, dispel magic, hallucinatory forest, old plant, plant door, produce fire, protection from lightning, and repel insects. I need some summoning. Let's get animal summoning. Yeah, let me see what other race I'm missing that I didn't tell you about. High elf. We did a high elf for Zomble. Okay. Let's get a reward. That was enough for Duncan. Yeah, I can't wait. Who is it? Where's the deep gnome? Jimmy. I can't wait for Jimmy to reach level 6. It's pretty close. Because he'll be able to conjure a earth elemental once per day. 50% chance. Hey, Jimmy, welcome in. How are you doing? He doesn't even remember I'm a gnome, chat. The indignity. No, I knew you were a gnome. I couldn't remember if you were the surface gnome. Mr. Spock's the surface gnome. He will not get conjure ability. But he also doesn't have the penalty that you get. This darkness penalty. Which I should put that in this list here. It shows the chance to surprise enemies 90%. Chance to avoid surprises 92%. But I don't have it saying about the penalties. I need to do that. Have analysis view. Talk about light penalties. Deep gnome. Okay, so Duncan, he's getting his magic user level. Ooh, that's going to be 5th level. That's a big deal. Now we have to choose from these 3rd level spells. I know I already have Fireball on a scroll. I think I had Blink on a scroll. Oh, I'm going to get Fly. He can fly around, go down to the ground, chop people up, learn. Okay, let's scribe. Because we've got some. Wow, ton to scribe. Not ready for that. Okay. Let's memorize Fly. And we get another 1st level. Let's get another magic missile. Okay. Kobolds, lizardmen, heir to the House of Vivant will pay generously for rescuing his son or whatever. All right, let's go deposit. Let me see how close we are to level up on the other guys. Ooh, super close for Saztan. Yeah, let's get him leveled up. All we need is a fight. Let's go get one over here. We've cleaned that area out. Let's go over here then. "55 goblins rush to the attack." So I have item or monster adjustments turned on, so it consolidates them So we get harder ones, but that would have been so tedious fighting 55 of those. Okay. What is on this? Another restoration. I think we're just gonna be a guard. Ouch. One of these guys, there we go, 3 hit points. Take him down with a sling. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Duncan fly. That'll be fun. Duncan always goes last because he's dual wielding. All right, so you can see it says elevated 0 feet in the air. I'm gonna go next, levitate. We're gonna move up. So he's 10 feet in the air now. So we can actually move over any of this. In fact, if I go levitate up one more, oh, he doesn't have enough movement. You're not even asked. You can just fly right over him. We'll move past this. Since we're 10 feet in the air, he can still be attacked, and we can attack other things from that position. So I'm going to move one more over here, and then he can sweep. That's funny. Just imagine him sweeping from 10 feet in the air. If you go up to 20 feet, then you don't get an attack. Some things can still hit you, though. They could hit you with an all-pike or ranged attacks. Anything like that. A whip can go 20 feet. But most weapons can't. See, we'll go up another. Now we're 20 feet in the air, and see when you move around, you can move freely. And we can cast downward on top of things, as long as they're within range. They're like looking up at him in the air and they can't reach him. They're surrendering. They're like, I don't know what's going on here. So he's still 20 feet in the air. We can descend if we want. Levitate down. There we go. Okay, that was all that Saz needed. Any poison? Nope. Yeah, we need to get him some money. Level 5 fighter. All right, he got 7 hit points. I'm happy with that. All right, so House of Bivant or Lizardmen? The House of Bivant one's much, much harder. In fact, I don't know if we'd even be capable. I think we are. I think I want a fireball spell though. Okay, what did I get for the druid spell? And summon animals. Yeah, that's a good one. We're not going to need neutralize poison. Get rid of that. We're going to be indoors. Well, let me think about this. Actually, the ceiling's open. I think in most of those fights in the outpost, the ceiling is open. Yeah, so call lightning will work. Let's get that. And what else? We're not going to use that probably. That's fine. Duncan says minus 24 at the Colorado estate. A nice toasty minus 14 here. Oh, yeah, I was going to check. Still nothing to scribe there. Okay. Oh, Zombo, communicate with the tigers. Peace. Nice. They left peacefully. Yeah, there's no ceiling here. So call lightning will work. Okay. So we need to distract. I don't think they'll let us get in here. Actually, I do have a pass, don't I? No, I don't have the pass. Okay. Well, we'll just release all the animals over here, cause a distraction. Release the animals! Get the boy. Warning, this was considered a good action. Doing more good acts may change the alignment of Zomble Bobble. And Tim Coolish. And Saztam. And Mr. Spock. All those guys aren't good. Jimmy says, remain indoors. Yeah, for sure. I don't remember. Yeah, here we go. Here's some fights. Guards spot you with the boy. Long flee, yes. Those guys are useless. I want to do a big fight. One of the guys... I'll do this fight. Because it's got some level 3 fighters mixed in. But there's a big fight coming up. Jimmy is praying. These guys can be swept because they're less than a hit die. Dang. Jimmy sweeps. There we go. We get some big sweeping now. Jimmy took down 5. They're starting to run. They're like, whoa, what just happened here? Killed him with a spiked shield. Alright, I don't think there's anything here. Crossbows, okay. Is this the big fight? Nope. Oh, who's that guy? There's a blue-haired, pink-armored guy. Not on the fleet, no. I want to see what this is. It's a scout. And he surprised us. So he's a ranger. But Duncan's faster. Toothless says, I love new icons for Pool Radiance. Way better than the old ones. Buccaneers, for example, look like they should. Yeah, instead of the shirtless guys. Hey, Mark, welcome in. How are you doing? The group is screaming for Fireball. It is. I'm saving it. I only have one Fireball. And I'm saving it for the big fight coming up. It's right there. Kind of want to do a suggestion on that ranger. I don't know if I can reach him from here, though. Oh, he moved forward for us. Okay. I'll take it. So, halt, flee, mutiny, surrender, or nap. Let's suggest that he halts. He believes it. Nice. That was a Dark Elf daily spell, by the way, that females get it once they reach level 4. To get a daily suggestion. Okay, now this, we can do a cloud burst on top of a flask and scorch these guys with steam, which is my plan. So I think... who has the flask of oil? I think it might have been Jimmy. We'll have you delay for now. Hey, Japorn, welcome in. How are you doing? Blue hair, pink armor, very stealthy. He's probably an elf with the pink skin. I generally make elves have pink or grayish skin and have the strange hair colors. I do want to summon an animal, but we're probably going to get hit, so I'm not going to do that. You don't have my flask oil, right? No. Trying to see if Jimmy can throw a flask, but I think he already did his turn. You don't have flask, do you? No. Actually, I can see. Let me look at the internal game log here real quick. See what I did with them. Yeah, he already attacked. Oh, wait, no. This is old. Hang on. This is going all the way back for when he was fighting bugbears. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to clear the log. I spent too much time. Clear. There we go. Okay. Delay one more time here. So Mr. Spock doesn't have any flasks of oil. I think I am going to have him use the Wand of Lightning because I think there's only like one charge. Send it up this direction. So I need to go here. Right here. Mark says they're just spearheading the future hunter's habit of wearing bright fluorescents because the prey can't see the colors anyway. Yeah, it's kind of like a 80s movie. Yeah, okay. This isn't going to do me any good. Round 2. I'll have Jimmy, if he can, throw a flask right in the middle of those guys. It's the poor man's version of a weak area of effect with Cloudburst. But we got to get a fire tile out there. Sweep. Delay. Okay, Jimmy's finally going. Or is that 3? I'm going to move you here. Right there. I have 4 left. I'll get delayed for a second there. Okay, now we can throw it. And now we can have Tim cast Cloudburst on it. Scorch these guys. They have such low hit points, they're going to die this next round. And the best part is no item damage. The steam does not damage items. Fireballs. Not that I want any of their equipment anyway. These guys are going to run around. in the steam taking damage. Snipered. Jimmy says Steam should make these items squeaky clean so we get higher prices when we turn them in. That's right. Now we can kill this scout who's been halted this whole time. Says Tam will make a run for it. Chase him down. We could pick up the scout's items while we're waiting for the others to run away. Next, take. So these were items scattered about. That guy's 2. Let me hit this guy. Let's have Duncan make it over there too. Throw the hammer? No. Wing it. There's only one left, it looks like. Oh, there's 2. I don't know where the other one is. Is it up here? There he is. Oh, there's another one. There he is. 140 feet away. Oh, he's down here. Snipered. Somble snipered him. Okay, it's all junk. Where's the big captain fight? Is this it? Yeah, here we go. Captain says, you have fought well. Attack. You throw caution to the wind and attack. All right. What do we got here? The captain and a bunch of buccaneers on the same tile. -6 armor class. This is why we saved our fireball. All right. What do we have on a scroll that we can cast right away? Let me see if I can throw a flask of oil. Yeah. So the problem is if I don't hit one of these and we miss, there's not going to be a fire tile. I could throw one here, but I'll end up being in my own steam bath, so I don't want to do that. I think I'm going to use the prayer scroll. All right, says, let's have you sweep all these right here. Oh, not the captain. Don't attack the captain. I have to do next and pick someone else on that same tile. Here comes the boom. Toothless says, yeah, I just gotta make sure we don't get interrupted. Okay. Man, call lightning I want to do, but it's gonna take a while to pull that off. And he's probably gonna get hit by the captain. Oh, we have it on a scroll. There we go. That's what we're doing. They're all on the same stack. So they're all going to get hit by that bolt of lightning coming down. So call lightning is different than lightning bolt. It doesn't go in a line. It just, the bolt comes down and hits from above. The sky has to be open, like no ceiling. So since all 9 of those were on that same 10-foot spot, they all got blasted there. Okay. Let's move you up. This captain's going to be the hardest to get through. Okay, Duncan hasn't been hit. He's our fireballer. He's going to go last because he's dual wielding and the speed factors are making him slow. Let's get a spectral force out here. Duncan still hasn't been hit. Okay, here we go. Now here's the deal. If I start casting Fireball now, we're going to lose our dodge armor class. What is this? He has 17 dexterity, so -3 armor class. So really his armor class is going to be 2. So I'm going to delay before I start casting and let the other guards next to him go. Now we're going to fireball this way, but not hit the captain because we don't want his equipment destroyed. So I'm going to put this up here. We'll do Displacer Beast. Delay one more round. Okay. Looks like the guards have probably all gone, so we're going to do our fireball now. But not hit the captain. Right here. Yeah, see that guy's shield just got destroyed. Another item destroyed. Whip destroyed. His whip got burned up. Shield destroyed. Shield destroyed. Those guys are on fire. Buccaneer disbelieves the illusion, so he doesn't take any damage from that. If I could get a cloud burst off in time, we could put them in a steam bath. Yeah. Let's do animal summoning. Nope. Zomba lost the spell. So I generally try to delay before casting because you lose your dexterity bonus. I need to put some kind of disability on that captain. Probably need to do summon insects, but I need to get someone else down there. Let's move Mr. Spock down there. we're going to do hypnotism. We're going to see if we get any of them to surrender. That guy will. 3 of them are going to surrender. Mark says, is combat casting a thing? What do you mean? Let's see here. I'm going to put a dancing lights out here. Right here. That'll keep them distracted. So those are the guys surrendering. Second hand says the feat, F-E-A-T. No, first edition doesn't have feats. Yeah, first edition doesn't have feats. That's something dumb they introduced later on. We're going to try to hold the captain. Now, if we only pick him, he's going to have a -2 or 3 on his saving throw. So that's all I'm going to pick is him. And he's still past his saving throw. Wow. Okay. Now, that one doesn't recognize the illusion. The one on the left does. Ouch. Oh man, we can't hit him. Yeah, that's definitely marked not first edition thing. Second hand says 3.0 and onward we have it. Second edition might have a supplemental book. I'm not sure, probably not. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to put the captain in darkness. He's getting too much damage in here. Can you see the captain? No, you can't. So let's just try hold person on some of these fighters. Okay, you can see the captain. But you don't have anything I really want to cast on him. Yeah, so just attack him. Okay, can Duncan see him? Duncan can see him. Yeah, that's on cooldown. I can't cast it. Already did suggestion today. Okay. We could put a stinking cloud out there, but then it's going to be hard to not get affected ourselves. I don't want to fireball him. Let's see, slow hold person. Let's do hold person again. We'll just pick him. There we go. We got him that time. And then we'll try to hold some of these. Got 2 of them. We didn't penetrate his armor. Have Duncan sweep here. That guy's lost. There we go. Killed the captain. That guy's helpless. That guy's got a Fashard fork. Into the darkness. So we could pick up the stuff on the ground right now where the captain died. That's why I've recently implemented that. So like if you kill a strong enemy, you can get their stuff in the same fight. You don't have to wait till the end and actually use their stuff against the enemy. So if we do next take, I don't know if some of this is his or not. He's overloaded, can't even pick it up. It'll be really fun with telekinesis. This is interesting. Let's see if this times out. What is this guy doing? Let me put a breakpoint here so I can see what they're doing. He's trying to navigate somewhere. He's probably trying to step out of the darkness. He's probably blocked. Let's see here. I put in safety catches so that they can't get into an infinite loop doing this. I may have missed a spot. Let me look. So in a minute here, he's going to stop trying this, and then I want to see what he does. Oh yeah, it's reducing his movement, but it's just taking a while. So it will eventually stop, but that's taking longer than I wanted to. Okay, let me do this then. I'm going to make a note to not have him try so many times. Let's see here. This is here. Reduce number of tries. All right. He is being stubborn. That would have probably taken, at that rate, probably about 3 minutes of him sitting there before he'd finally stop. I think that's a little too long. Hey, C. Smith, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, you can call lightning. We're not indoors, so we're actually outdoors. There's no ceiling. If you look outside, the ceiling's open, so you're, even though this looks indoors, it's not. These are walls to buildings and stuff, but the ceiling's open. And I explicitly check for that to allow it. So like if you can see the sky, then you're good to call lightning still, which is pretty sweet. Hey, Millennial, welcome in. How are you doing? That guy's still in the darkness. Take him down. You're doing great, glad to hear, Millennial. Cooking some homemade pizzas. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Okay, so now every 10 rounds, call lightning, the way it works is another bolt can come down through the sky. So Zombo gets a free bolt action here. Let me see who to put it on. Let's hit this guy. It's a pretty sweet spell. It takes a while with that 10 round thing, but you get it on the first round, of course. And then you can get another one 10 rounds later and so forth. So long battles, it's pretty sweet. Let's get out of the darkness. Is that it? There might be another one. Yeah, there's one in the darkness somewhere. There he is. Can you see him, Zomble? No? Then we'll walk toward him. Shoot blindly. Try assassinating him. Missed. Success! 12 rounds. Alright, all kinds of stuff here. we're going to pick up all the magical. Hey, and there's some flasks of oil for Jimmy. In fact, let's get a few people some flasks so we can do our cloudburst steam bath. Okay. To defeating the last buccaneers, the rest surrender or flee. You rescue the slaves and capture the fort. Nice. So here, I'll show you. It's nighttime right now. That's why the sky's black. If we wait 6 hours, you're going to see the blue. See? So that's why call lightning will work here, because the sky's open. Alright, time to go back to Flan and get our reward. It would work here too, the sky's open here. Got a lot to identify. Okay, let's do this at the silver shop. In case I get enough money to buy another bow. It's all normal junk. Okay, here we go. +2 shield. +3 plate mail. Nice. +3 broadsword. So this, we have enough to ID this. +1 partisan, I'm going to sell that. +1 bandit mail. +1 splint. Sell all that. Okay. I'll have to figure out who can use a broadsword well. Ah! Wow, Duncan can. He's going to dual wield a +1 hammer with the +3 broadsword. Wow. That's going to be ridiculous. His speed factor is going to be horrible. Let's see what it is. The +3 hammer is 4 segments. And the broadsword's 5, so he has a total of 9. That's not that bad, actually. That's not bad at all. I mean, an all pike's like 13 or something, I think. Okay. You have a regular bandit mail, so Tim's going to get an upgrade. He gets bandit mail +1. Saztam has studded leather +4. I'm going to keep that for now. Mr. Spock, regular bandit mail. Get rid of that. These are major upgrades. Jimmy has plate +2. Zombo bandit +1. Duncan plate mail +3. Okay, so everybody's got at least bandit mail +1 now. I think I've identified everything else. Yeah. Okay. Let's go deposit some stuff. Might keep that. Keep that. Mr. Spock, I think, is using them. Yeah, he has a +2 shield. Let's give him another one, maybe, in case that one gets destroyed. All right, good there. He's good. Okay. Now, let's see what kind of reward we get, because that's a big deal. Vivant was delighted with the child's rescue. They left you some trinkets. Here's your reward. Manual of Quickness of Action. An elixir, 2 scrolls, and a cleric scroll. Okay, so this will give us a permanent dexterity bonus. I'm going to decide who's going to get that. Jimmy has 17 dex. Zombel 17. I got a lot of 17s. Duncan has 19. We could get him to 20. Tim has 18. Saz 17. Mr. Spock 17. Holy moly. I think I want one of the casters to be able to go faster, but then again, you can get gauntlets of dexterity to push you up to 18, but it won't. Actually, it will go beyond that. Ion stones. There's certain ion stones that'll only push it up to 18. And then you could equip a gauntlet of dexterity to get you to 19. So I probably should do one that'll get us higher than 19. So I think I'm going to give that to Duncan. And elixir. Guess we'll see what these are. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get Duncan higher. Lord Cadorna has a delicate diplomatic mission. It's imperative that a message be delivered to the Zental outpost to the west. Okay. Let's see what these are. Elixir of Health, Druid Scroll, Illusionist Scroll, and then the Cleric Scroll we'll give to Jimmy. Okay, let's see what we got on here. Flame Walk and True Scene. True Scene's pretty good. We could actually see all the details on an enemy in a rough fight. And then the Druid Scroll has Plant Door, Wall of Thorns, and Conjure Earth Elemental. Nice. The Illusionist Scroll has Hypnotism and Demi-Shadow Monsters. So that's good too. That's really good. If I can hang on to that and not get destroyed, once we can get 5th level spells, I can scribe that. And then I won't have to pick that as my spell choice. Okay. Let's save it. We're going to get Duncan 20 dex. We got to rest a month. His dexterity will drop even more. And his initiative will go up too. It's quicker. 20 dex. I guess he doesn't get an AC bonus yet. Must be 21 dex. Okay. Get our spells back. All right. I think that's a good place to stop, guys. Great progress. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.